Bahatso, welcome back. But before we get more into this conversation,
ngiyabonga likoko niyazi ngibuyile futhi ipresident lestrata sepola igama unokulonga intokazi enhle yakwathenjekayo, and let's dive in to the news. So qala ngeSundowns ukuthi kudala ibitrenda, and in this week futhi iphinde futhi yatrenda as it was playing with Kaizer Chiefs and it won 2-1. But there was a lot of controversy around it regarding our officials. Some fans feel like barobiwe, abanye bathi abarobwanga, and it even sparked some attention from Gayton Mackenzie, who is the Minister of Sports and Arts and Culture. Usekhulumile ngeendaba ze-VAR. Kodwa sobona ukuthi wenzakalani. But do you really think ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs was robbed? Do you really think ukuthi something yana to do with the officials or not? But while you think about that, let's move on to our next story. Amazulu, there's a lot happening. Kangenwa kuyaphuma. But right about now, Amazulu is considering Benny McCarthy as their coach. Lalela. Indaba engaka. A lot of fans are saying that Benny McCarthy should know his worth and aqhele angayithathi leyo deal. Abanye, well, akekho umuntu okhulumile into enhle. Everyone is saying that Benny McCarthy should decline and wait for a better offer. He shouldn't go to Amazulu at all. So Nancabangani, do you think he should wait, or do you think he should take the offer if it's posed to him? But Nisayicabanga again, let's move on to our last story, as SuperSports United is also planning on signing Unurkovic. But before Nitsi, what, you sign kanjani outside of your window period, don't forget that he is a free agent. So niyasazi isito sakhona musuthi sihamba kanjani. But do you think ukuthi he's going to make an impact with SuperSports United, or yaxaka nyana? But nisayicabanga leyo nto leyo, let's take it back to abanikazi bendawo. Mina ngisayophuza itiye ela next week engizonixoxela lona.
Hey, kokota piano. Isa kokota mari piano. SuperSport, le show, we'll see. Lufuno, Peter? Piano, nalokwena. Do you think he would have made a difference in that match? No,
the offside. So it's
no, would he have made a difference in the Saturday's match?
No. Renali rang. They couldn't handle him. The whole defense, Linkeka involved. It was just
bodies falling.
All of them, they were all falling. Renali rang. He's there.
Ronwen Williams, bodies falling. Let's talk about the Bafana Squad.
Yeah, just maybe go to Bafana. When last did you see Rowan being a man of the match in the PSL game?
But he was injured, Lufuno.
No. Forget about the injury. You can go back to the last season. So when last he was a man of the match.
That
should tell you something about that game in FNB, that there was a team that was under siege. That's why the goalkeeper is
can't say under siege, Chief. Cox, Chiefs played the last 15 minutes. The last 15 minutes, Chiefs were strong. But you can't forget what happened in the first half and up until the 65th minute.
Did Sundowns have a shorter target in the second half? Did they have a shorter target in the second half, Sundowns?
It was Kaizer Chiefs.
So there was nothing. We were just playing second half alone. So there was nothing.
Lufuno, I'm really sorry for what happened to you.
No, not so. In the words of our former coach Pizzo, we benefited. And I'm happy about it. We want some more again.
And let's move away from the benefit, because we have to get into the Bafana Squad. The Bafana Squad is out. Hugo boldly made selections. Mokoena, Modau, they are there. Mamposa?
Look, I think Mokoena and Modau, because you look at Modau, when Modau came on in the second half, Modau is still solid. Is still, and from Mokwena's perspective, Mokoena, yes, he may not have played, but he's a huge part of the national team in terms of the way that they operate, the way that they get out of the presses, the way that they defend, and the way that they attack. But one of the choices that Hugo has made, there's no Veli.
Veli seems to have suffered from club. Seems to have suffered.
Yeah.
But that means there being no value, that means Ronwen is back. And that should give us some stability.
No, most definitely. It's a captain and he's a leader at the back. And of course, we need him as a nation, you know, for Bafana Bafana. So, yeah, I mean, Kudiso as well being back, Tebuho, Diana being back. So we should be good to go.
I see a name that we mentioned, Barkelos Pepe. That, you know, Sesani, he's there.
I just hope he doesn't tackle like he was tackling against Richards Bay. But look, what Sesani has had is been having quite a stellar season at Orlando Pirates. He's actually, as we would say, Ujisaba to ice. He's taken people's lunch in terms of the way that he plays. That combination in Highland at Orlando Pirates has been very, very good. So that is a call-up that is well deserved, and you can see, and we hope that he carries that form that he's got at club, besides for the rugby tackles, but otherwise he's been solid.
And then Nyiko da.
Yeah,
I mean, he's moved to Super Sport. Leona, he feel a bit of life in this game.
Nyiko and CBC, they're there. I mean, those are the two players that constantly feature in the Hugo's team. I mean, that's why I'm not gonna be surprised with Mukwena being back, even though he's not playing in Sundowns. I mean, you have CBC, you have Nyiko there in the team.
Are you surprised with the omission of Ngezana?
He's injured.
No, but I'm just saying in terms of when you look at now the Basadine getting in there, you know, is he somebody that's going to start because we saw the pairing work?
Look, I mean, Basadine, you know, he's been one of the most consistent performers at Stellenbosch. And him being there...
Scoring brilliant goals.
Yeah, scoring brilliant goals. Him being there, I mean, it's good for him, for his confidence as well. And I mean, good for the national team. It's going to give us balance on the left-hand side. And
Maposa, I think I was talking about this the other day. For the first time in a long time, we have a headache in terms of who we're going to choose at centre-back. It's a pass, man.
But I think that's what you need at the national team. It means that the guys at club level have been performing, and that's why they are winning.
Because you look at Bomulo Isani, they're not there. But these are people that can plug and play.
This is a man that's playing a final. This is a man that you want to be able to say he's got that experience and he's with a team that's doing well. But when you look at the players that are there, they've either performed when they've been called up or they are currently performing. And that's one thing that you want to be able to say, to give to those guys and be able to say, these are guys that have been doing well. I mean, talking of, I know Lufuno talks at pain when he speaks about Basadine because now his value has tripled and every other thing, but he's been doing well at club level. And that's what you want to be able to bring to the national team and say, Kekan has been performing well at club level. So those are the things that you want to be able to say. When BC was called, he played well. So that's what you want to be able to say, but you want to be able to say people are there because they've either played well and carried the national team well, or they are currently doing well at club level. We're seeing how you integrate it.
And let me stick with you, Mamposa. Luke Leroux, he makes the team.
Look, I think with the injuries that we've got in the middle, you've got to be able to look at a different combination with Tebuho Mukwena in terms of who can be able to be there. So it is encouraging. He is an unknown entity to most of us as South Africans because if anybody says they watch the Swedish league, may the good Lord be with them. So we will wait and see what he can be able to offer in terms of being there.
A lot we can expect to witness from this Bafana Bafana. But to stay tuned. When we come back, I'm going to bring in Batubaba Jetting Tisk and we're going to discuss the MTN 8 second half.